everyone, welcome to DayDreaming with the East Valley Dream Center. I'm Juan Zavala. I'm here today with a very special guest, Julissa Santoyo. She is our education coordinator here at the East Valley Dream Center. So thank you so much for doing this.
Oh yeah, of course.
Today we're going to do some fun things. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Today is actually your first day of school, right?
Yeah, it is. I started on Monday. So prepped my classroom Monday, Tuesday, and then I had my kids today. So.
And what grade do you teach again?
I teach high school Spanish. Oh, wow. So I teach Spanish 1 and Honors 2. So I can have anywhere from freshmen to seniors.
All right. Well, let's get into it. The whole point of this is we're going to try to put the cookie from our forehead into our mouth without using our hands. And I'll just ask you some questions while we do that. Ready?
Okay.
So where are you from? How old are you?
I am originally from Chicago. I am 26 years old.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
How long have you been a teacher, you said?
This is my 5th year.
And what made you get into this profession?
Wait, hold on. I was going to elaborate, but my cookie fell onto my eye. I just started my 5th year teaching. This is my 4th year teaching in Arizona. But I taught for a year in Tennessee, where I went to college.
Oh, wow.
I am doing kind of good.
What made you get into teaching, if you don't mind me asking?
My parents were both in education.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of grew up just like going to their classrooms. And I think I've just always loved like playing teacher. And so when I got to college, I was like, yeah, I feel like that's what I want to do. I originally went to school for English to be a high school English teacher. And then they assigned me like 17 books or something first quarter. And I was like, no.
Oh, wow.
So,
so coming from Chicago, teaching in Tennessee, now in Arizona, obviously there's a different population of student. What do you think is the difference that you see, like maybe from a Chicago student, you being a Chicago student, to like an Arizona type of student, and something that people might not know that like kids or what people might not understand about like Title I schools or like urban schools in general?
Yeah, I feel like for me, going to school, get my cookie down.
Yeah.
For me, going to school, I feel like we had a lot of resources. I went to a public school in downtown Chicago for high school. And then I went through a K-8 school on the south side of Chicago. But I feel like there were a lot of programs. We had something called Park Voyagers.
Okay.
Hold on, I think it's stuck. No.
Ooh. You got it. Yeah, good job. So,
So yeah, we had a lot of resources. We had this after-school program called Park Voyagers, and it was basically a program where you could go to like museums.
Okay.
You learned about a lot of the museums in Chicago. We have tons.
Yeah.
So yeah, Park Voyagers would bring people into the school, and they would tell us about like the museum they work at, and then we'd take a field trip to that museum.
Yeah.
So we just learned so much about like culture, things in the city.
I feel like Chicago, because I'm from Chicago as well, like I feel like Chicago's old, so there's history there, and like
for sure
they take us to see things that are like really, really old. Like, hey, this happened in the World's Fair, and you're like, whoa, you know. And Arizona's kind of like last Wednesday they installed this. So they were like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
We're part of history.
Yeah, like we had like the Museum of Mexican Art, which like so many kids have a Mexican background, and you go and you just learn things that like whether your family doesn't know or just things that you don't cover in a normal history class in school. So having access to that was super awesome.
Yeah. Are you ready for the next challenge?
Yes.
All right, we're going to the next challenge. This is called paper flicks, okay? So in school, especially during lunch, we would play football with this little paper.
Okay.
And so we would hold up a field goal, and then we would go up to like 5 or 10 if we were really bored. So you get to go first. But while we're doing this, I'm going to tell you 2 movies, and you pick which one is your favorite. Remember the Titans or Coach Carter? Which one is better?
Ooh, I would say, I feel like Coach Carter.
Coach Carter with Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, I feel like it's like super quotable, like inspirational.
Do you know of any quotes?
isn't there one that's like, oh dang, I'm blanking. There's like greatness.
Don't be scared to hit me.
Greatness. I don't know. Something about greatness.
Something about greatness. We'll cut and then we'll put that part right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
Do you feel like you're the type of teacher that's more like Denzel Washington or Samuel L. Jackson and Coach Carter? I can't flick it up. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. I feel like it's so bad, but like, why do I want to say neither? Like, I feel like they're both like
really intense,
inspirational, and I just feel like I'm not that intense.
So as you're lining up your shot, how do you think like the kids in our community need to be coached, especially like in low-income Title I schools that we work with as the East Valley Dream Center? What approach do you think we should take as coaches?
I feel like it's so bad, right? I feel like we need to come from a place of understanding. I think you can't coach a kid if you don't know where they come from, what they're going through.
Close.
And so I think the first place to start is,
I keep hitting it off camera.
yeah, I think the first step is getting to know the kid. That way, whatever you're coaching them in, you know, like what their strengths are. You kind of know how they're going to respond.
Yeah. Freedom Riders or Stand and Deliver?
Easy for me. Freedom Riders.
Freedom Riders. That's with Hilary Swank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that movie. I love that they do something called Draw the Line in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we've done it with our kids. What's something that stands out for you in that movie?
Oh my gosh, let me think.
Got it. So how did it hit you as an educator to see Freedom Riders?
Yeah, I feel like I love that movie because I did say I wanted to go into English, but I do love being in Spanish. I don't regret ever going to Spanish, but I feel like it's just such a powerful movie, the way that she kind of gets in and she thinks that she's going to teach one way, and she just sees the like demographic that she's in, and she just realizes like it's a whole different ball game, you know? And I think just seeing her, I mean, it's hard because it's not always realistic to go so far like above and beyond.
Yeah.
It paints the like struggle of a teacher so well too, that like if you could take in a whole classroom of kids, you would. You know, you just don't. You're just not able to. So I feel like I love that aspect of it. It's very like real.
Last movies. One of these is my personal favorite, but we'll talk about it. Aquila and the Bee or McFarlane USA.
I love Kiki Palmer, and I love spelling bees.
Are you a good speller?
I am. But I lost a spelling bee in the 4th grade to the word exercise. Think about it.
I made it to the final 4 in my spelling bee.
Dang.
And I lost to the word atmosphere.
Oh.
Julissa, your word is exercise.
Exercise.
Look at the camera.
Exercise. Oh my gosh, now I'm like, can I spell?
I'm going to spell it out as you do it.
Exercise. EXERCISE.
Exercise.
Exercise. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say McFarlane USA because I'm big on culture too. I feel like there's a whole culture element to it too, about just like their coach just discovering a whole new culture. Like it's not even about like a specific kid, a specific situation, but it's like a whole culture, which I think is super cool.
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up. It kind of reminds me of, so there's this book called My Grandmother's Hands, and it's by Resma Minikin, and he says, I think he said like trauma in a person looks like an attitude. Trauma in a family looks like tradition, and then like trauma in a community looks like culture. Exposure
to other cultures. I think that sometimes there really is a lack of empathy. And not because kids are mean and, you know, but I feel like there's just a lack of understanding of other people. That other people are different, and we're not all the same. We all function differently. And I think with that, it would be cool to see kids taught how to advocate for themselves. I think that there are a lot of kids that go through things, whether that's in their culture, in their family, or just personally.
So this one is called Sour Smarts.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you questions that a typical 5th grader should know the answer to.
Okay.
Let's see.
Question.
Yes.
Mind you, I've been teaching all day, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No
Like,
excuses, but just a little bit of grace.
Is it good? Are you good with sour candy?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Geography question. Which U.S. state is directly south of Missouri?
Is it Kentucky?
And the answer is not Kentucky.
What?
It's Arkansas. What's something most people don't understand about where our students are coming from?
I feel like a lot of people don't understand that even though they're middle schoolers, at least who I deal with directly, they're like 14, 15, even younger, 12, 13,
Yeah.
14, 15. They've got a lot going on.
Yeah,
Like, it's not just, hey, go to school and do your work and then come home and do your homework.
yeah,
These kids have so much going on, and I think people really underestimate how impactful that is
Yeah.
to them, you know? So, yeah, I feel like they're really misunderstood.
Well, I remember last year, you and I, we spoke with a middle school student, and she shared with us that she gets in trouble in school because she falls asleep in school.
Yeah.
But I don't know
I
if you
remember that.
if you remember why she told you she would fall asleep in school.
Yeah, I actually was having like a one-on-one sit down. I get emotional every time like I share it, but she said that she gets in trouble because she falls asleep a lot.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, like, why do you fall asleep? And she said that she feels so safe at school
yeah,
that she's like, she just feels so comfortable to fall asleep. And so that's something that like teachers might see that and be like, this kid doesn't care. They sleep in my class. Like, they don't want to do work. When really they probably care. It's just that they don't sleep at home because they don't feel comfortable at home. And so they sleep at school instead.
yeah.
So,
And they feel comfortable, even if like a teacher's yelling at them and they're whatever. Like, at least I feel safe here. At least I
Yeah.
know that you're not gonna hurt
and
me.
she's probably not, or they're probably not the only person that feels like school's the safest place. You know, they
Yeah.
probably feel safer at school than they do at home.
Right. How many chambers does the human heart have?
Chambers?
Yeah. In the human heart.
2. Yeah?
Wrong. It's 4. It's 4 chambers. There's a high percentage of first-year teachers that do not come back, and you're coming back for your 5th year teaching.
Yeah.
What keeps you coming back, other than paying the bills and obviously needing a job?
Every year I struggle, and I'm like, man, why did I, like, am I sure that I want to teach? Am I sure that I want to be here? There's always a kid that's like, thank you so much. Like, I really enjoyed your class. You were so kind to us. And I feel like growing up, my parents, they still pastor a really small church, and they would always say, like, if we could help one person, it was worth it to us.
Yeah.
And so I think I feel that, like, at the end of the year, even if it's one kid that's like, this was the best class, like, I loved
Yeah.
it. For me, I'm like, that's my one, you know,
Yeah.
like, that's what makes it worth it. And so I think every year has its own struggles,
Yeah.
but I just kind of focus on, like, if I have 170 kids, 165 kids, there's got to be one.
Yeah.
And for that, that's worth it to me.
All right, last question of the day.
Okay.
5th grader question. How many amendments are there in the U.S. Constitution?
Why was I thinking commandments? It's like, I was like 10. 50.
51 for each state. It makes sense.
Wait, give me a second chance if it's wrong.
I asked.
Higher than 7.
I just want to tell you, I asked a lot of our staff.
They didn't know.
Nobody knew.
I feel like they're like 25.
Close. There's 27. 27
Ooh,
amendments.
okay.
If you can add a curriculum that our current education system might not have, maybe certain schools might have it, but like not in the whole country, what would it be?
I would require foreign language K through 12. So many other countries speak
Yeah.
other languages.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't require a language until high school.
Well, thank you so much. This was her first day of classes.
you so
Teachers
much.
should be getting awards and should be getting MVPs like the NBA.
Yeah,
Because-
like a Heisman for teaching.
Yes. Before we go, are you able to let some of our families and our friends know what is the East Valley Dream Center after school program looking like?
Yeah, so our after school program is just a 9-week program that is centered around our values of be loved, be changed, be different. And it's 9 weeks focused on building skills that a lot of kids already have.
Yeah.
So we teach them how to build empathy, how to use their leadership skills, how to advocate for themselves, how to break stereotypes in their culture, in their school, how to serve the community, what that looks like in the middle school. So right now we're just in one Title I school in the Chandler district. We're hoping to be in multiple. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.